In this video, I will be talking about one of the most controversial laws in recent years. The Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, also known as the Republic Act No. 10175, was signed into law in September 2012 under the administration of former President Benigno Aquino III. It was introduced by former Representative Susan Yap of Tarlac and 36 other co-authors. Former Senator Edgardo Angara, the main proponent of the law, describes the act as a comprehensive legal framework for the detection, investigation, and suppression of cybercrimes. Without the cybercrime law, it will remain illegal and impossible to investigate and penalize cybercrimes. We take, for example, the case of Anel de Guzman. In May 2000, he created and spread the love bug virus. When opened, it destroyed the machine's graphics and other files. Although he was found guilty, he was not charged because at the time of his arrest, there was no cybercrime law yet. After it was approved as a law, we have seen an increase in successful investigations and arrests of cybercrimes like cybersex, child pornography, identity theft, and illegal access. The cybercrime law as we know it today was controversial at the beginning. While a majority agreed that the cybercrime law was necessary, several individuals, including notable media personalities and government officials, strongly opposed the law because of some sections that were deemed unconstitutional. Several petitions were filed to the Supreme Court for its nullification. Opposers were against the graver punishments imposed under the Act. Jail times increased up to 4 times for crimes committed online. Some of the crimes were also punishable by the revised penal code. This means that a person can be punished twice for a single crime. The excessive authority given to the PNP and the NBI was also questioned. They were authorized to access accounts and websites without search warrants. The DOJ Secretary was also given the power to block and restrict websites even before the conviction of a crime. Senator Chafisto Gingone III was one of the government officials who strongly opposed the act. He wrote an article in 2012 where he opposed the last-minute addition of libel. He explained that the act did not provide a clear definition and limitation on the grounds of libel. This means that anyone, including children, who attempts to voice opinions online are in danger of being accused and convicted of cyber libel. In response to what they believed was a premature approval of the cybercrime law, Filipino netizens blacked out their profile pictures on Facebook and used the hashtag #NoToCybercrimeLaw on social media. Anonymous hackers also defaced government websites, including those of the BSP and the Comelec. Back then, I was also against the cybercrime law. We are in a digital era and people use the internet to voice out their opinions for and against various issues. The criminalization of cyber libel silences people for fear of being gravely punished. This is a form of oppression. The initial version of the cybercrime law violated our rights to freedom of expression, equal protection, due process, privacy of communications, and the right against unreasonable searches and seizure. Like what Gingone said, a Cybercrime Prevention Act is necessary, but it must not be oppressive. Finally, in May 2013, amidst the call for its revision, the DOJ announced that the online libel provisions of the law, as well as other provisions that were already punishable under existing laws, have been dropped. I consider this a win for the Filipino people. This concludes my short presentation. My name is Leslie May R. Villarin. Maraming salamat po.